Hello, can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Someone on Patreon wanted to know if you could please explain what metaphysical wealth means. Oh my God, that's so cool. Thank you very much for starting me out. Good evening, guys. How are you guys? Okay, what metaphysical wealth means. Okay, wealth is just not created. Like, basically, you just can't wake up and decide. Well, at least this is the belief of the Bantu, right? You can't just wake up and decide, oh, I'm going to be rich and I'm going to make lots and lots of money and then I'm going to be this. It doesn't work that way. And I think that this is something that we share. Hey, bad girl night. I think this is something we share with the Nilots as well, with the West Africans and the East Africans. God has to have given you gold. Well, I kind of saw it as gold because mine fell on the streets. Mine fell on the streets when I moved to this province. It just fell on the streets. Hi, Miss Fowler. You just watched your ancestors reading. I think your ancestor was very harsh on you, but hey. So, anyway, it's like metaphysical wealth is something that God gives you. So, when you are born, God gives you your wealth, right? He gives you your wealth. He says, this is for you. This is yours, right? So what Africans normally do, so if you decide to write a book, for instance, just one book, you become a millionaire. If you decide to, you can be anything you want. You can make money out of anything. And when you make the money, it's a lot of money because, God has blessed you. So usually Africans, they see a baby with metaphysical wealth. They see a woman with metaphysical wealth. They see your wealth and they snatch it and they take it for themselves. Okay. I'm still crying. I don't quite remember what your ancestor said to you, Miss Bad Girl, because I read quite a few people today, and that's when I came on Instagram and I said, I think this is a day thing. I'm busy saying to these ancestors, you better come on out. You better come on out and lifting my thing. But they come for a specific reason. So they come on specific days because today all the ancestors were no nonsense. He said you were a baby mama, basically. Did he also say that you don't have to be a baby mama? Please tell me that he told you that you don't have to be a baby mama. Okay. Please tell me that. Please tell me that he gave you advice. But today I've been getting ancestors who are no nonsense. 3 kids, 3 men. Now I think I seem to remember. It's vague though, mommy. It's vague. It is vague. Well, today all the ancestors were harsh. That's why I'm not really wanting to talk about it today. There was one ancestor I fought with. I went toe to toe with him. Her. Yeah, she was white. From one of my white European clients, and she was so rude and so mean. I went toe to toe with her, and then she just gave me this and then she stopped talking to me. Today was a day of nothing about a husband. Oh, I think he must have said something, mommy, that can liberate you from your way of thinking. I think you should watch it again when you are not crying because ancestors don't just lash out or say something bad if they are not telling you something about yourself that you have to work on. He said, try not to have a third. Okay, what did he say was the reason why you are baby mama? He must have said the reason, mommy. What was the reason? I'm so hot. My AC is not functioning at the same rate as my plastic wig. Okay. What was the reason? Why was that ancestor so rude to you? No, Brittany, the ancestor wasn't rude to me. The ancestor was rude to their progeny. They were so rude to her. It's like, well, for me, it was too much rudeness from the underground gang. They are not pleased with her. And you know how she's not using the lineage's gifts. So then, while they, because they were white, they were very understanding, like, okay, we understand the time, but I don't think I am. I just want someone to help me through life. So maybe he was telling you that you're not going to get anyone to help you through life. My ancestors told me that. My ancestors said if you're looking for a partner, a man to get you through life, you're always going to be very heartbroken. You're going to have to do for you. So maybe that's what he was trying. You need to listen. He said we are strong and we do not break. See what I'm saying? He was saying something. It's just that what he said, the advice that he gave you, the love that he gave you, you didn't hear it because you're in this space. But if you listen to him again, you will be able to hear it. Bad girl, my ancestors gave me some harsh truth too. I almost didn't get out of bed. Oh my God, you guys. See, my ancestors are always fucking with me. They're always saying fucked up shit to me about me. I don't even care. I don't even care. That's exactly what he said. I heard him loud and clear. I promise I did, but it still hurts. Well, he said, don't break down. He said, you're too strong to be breaking down. He's literally telling you, take care of business. He's literally telling you that you are allowing yourself to be weak and you can't allow yourself to be weak. That's what I had to realize. I had to realize that I was allowing myself to be weak because I wanted someone to help me through life. I wanted a partner. I was looking at all these other women with husbands and they don't have to go to bed, traumatized about what happened to them. And I was thinking someone to talk to because in Shona culture, which raised me, Shona culture says that everybody needs someone to talk to, someone to lay their problems and issues on, someone to cry with, someone who says, I got your back. And that's what a husband is for. So, I was in that fairy tale, that la-di-da fairy tale. And then my ancestors just say to me after South Africa, after I came back and I was making all these decisions to move to this province and everything, they just say to me, look here, you're on your own. You either lift yourself up or you DIE. You are on your own and too bad for you. You still have a life to live. So what are you gonna do? And I decided, okay, I'm gonna make decisions and I'm gonna be strong. So sometimes as women, sometimes, not all the time, we give up our strength in order to get a man. We literally give up our strength so that we can be weaker than he is. Okay. But then this man may still not want you. So you make yourself weaker and weaker and weaker in the hope that he will see that you are a damsel in distress and he will make you a priority. But he won't. He won't do it. You're not a priority to him. You're a piece of shit. Do you know what I'm saying? And so sometimes you just have to stop wanting to be a damsel in distress. You just have to accept that you're a strong bitch. You are strong and this is the walk that you were given and you're gonna have to walk it. And it hurts like a motherfucker to have to accept that because strength is not a quality I like, but it is a quality I need as a black woman and a single mother in this world of ours. Never give your power away. I'm married 11 years and I have to keep my own power. Exactly. Sometimes we give away our power. Maybe that is what your ancestor was trying to tell you, bad girl. He was trying to tell you that you are giving away your power. Okay? I mean, today everybody got a reading that was like, even I was like, damn, I'm not going to say that. Not gonna say that. Today, everybody's ancestors who came today, they were stern. And then I realized it had to be a day because then I got to the final person I was going to read today and I called her ancestor and her ancestor said, not today, tomorrow. So I said, okay, but today you all got a spanking. You think the same power used to make the problem is the same problem I can use to take it out. I'm telling you, today you all got a spanking. You all got a spanking. I was just like, good heavens. I was like in shock. It's one or two times I had to say, that's enough. That's enough. I had an African ancestor who was he was angry as fuck, and I had to try to bring him down from his anger. Do you know what I'm saying? And then I had an ancestor who said something that blew my mind. And the ancestors, she said, am I gonna have friends? And the ancestor said, why? You don't have anything other women need. And I was like, I'm laughing because the reality of that shit. Oh my god. So I was like, say what now? And he said, I am so sorry. And he said, women are hunters. They do not make friends. Women are hunters. Well, I gotta laugh because I was shocked, you know. So he said, guys, guys, I couldn't help it. I mean, it's like he was like looking flabbergasted, shocked. Like, you're even asking for friends? What the fuck is wrong with you? So anyway, like he was like shocked. He was shocked. He then broke it down like, no, women are hunters. They are always trying to snatch from other women. Therefore, if a woman loves you so much that she wants to be your friend and she wants to huggy, kissy, and hold hands and, run around the merry-go-round or whatever, it's because you have something that she wants. It's either your energy or something actually physical that she wants. And then he says, in my project, she ain't got shit. It's like, oh my god. Oh, you agreed? That's what he said. He said that's how it is. It's either your energy or something. He said because women are hunters. They are always hunting. They're always like this, what you got that I don't have. So then, he was looking at his progeny with pity, and he was like, you ain't got anything that any woman wants. See, so I'm like, yeah, today was that day. So true, Gogo. Remember, my former friend was around me because she wanted my husband. I had to turn to yeah, that's what he said. And I'm just like, I'm just like, okay, so what did I want? I spent the rest of the day asking myself what I wanted from my friends, and I know what I wanted. I wanted their stability. I wanted to be in their lives because they were so stable, and my life is topsy turvy, So I figured that maybe their stability will rub off on me. I was like checking. I agreed to my besties that bitch to be, and I'm sure she'd say the same. But I never take from her. We learn from each other. See, but still, I was trying to learn how to stay in one place and how to be stable, how to just make sure that my life is, stability, right? And so I went for friends who had stability. But then I ended up saying, okay, bitch, keep your stability. I gotta go. I gotta go. Do you know what I'm saying? So I ended up the whole day today asking myself what I wanted from my female friends, because he was like, no such thing. No such thing. So today, Bad Girl Nye, you were one of everybody I read today. I read 9 people today before I went to the gym. And I'm telling you, today was the day. It's like it was one ancestor after the other. And I just said, I'm gonna have lots of women in tears. It's like they were concentrating on what was wrong with their progeny. They were, you know, it was weird. I missed the day of love. I missed the day of love because today people were told they were weak. People were told they were not good looking. People were told, you shouldn't have friends because you ain't got shit. People were told so much stuff today. So you were not the only one. Also, Gogo, thank you. I was going to email you, but I am so grateful. No, thank you. You make me useful. Oh no, today there was a whole lot of meanness. It was like, these are your issues, these are your problems, A, B, C, D, E, and you did it to yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, damn. So anyway, the one person I was going to read, but her ancestor said, no, today is not my day, tomorrow. So now I'm actually thinking that all along I should have been examining the days. On a Monday, this Monday, everybody I read had different metaphysicality to everyone else. Each one was unique. I got the butterfly girl. I call them the immigration officers, with the twinkle twinkle, and all her ancestors were also butterfly girls. They were also immigration girls. So then I realized uh these immigration females, it's a thing. It's like how I inherited my witch doctoring. They inherit. So wings are inherited, people. Wings are inherited. Jobs in the spiritual are inherited. So that was amazing. And then I went into the water for somebody whose ancestors are all mermaids, and that's I was with the mermaids, and that was amazing. Monday was full of unique metaphysicalities with unique jobs. Monday was amazing. It was like I was in amazing metaphysicalities. Yeah, Belotti, yes, your ancestors were all mermaids, and that was amazing. So yesterday I was just from one amazing metaphysicality to the next, to the next, to the next, right? I was dealing with sirens and people with wings, and I was like, oh my god, this is heavenly, this is amazing, this is oof, oof, oof. Then today I'm dealing with ancestors who think their progeny are just being self-indulgent. Yes, that's the word. being self-indulgent. The African girl, she got yelled at for not having followed rituals in her marriage, and now she wants help from the ends from them when she didn't honor them by following the rituals. It was crazy. Today, I got ancestors who were like, this is non negotiable. I am not negotiating with you. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. This is how it is. So today, Tuesdays are stern days. I barely want a job in the physical. No wigs on me. I know, girl. This is crazy. Is it crazy? It's crazy. That's while you are sleeping. This is how it is, actually, guys. While you are sleeping and you are dreaming all these fantasticals, you are flying around being immigration in the death world and saying, wrong metaphysicality, ping! You are pinging people. And then you wake up in the morning and you're so tired and you're like, I'm so tired. I don't know what I've been doing with myself. Whatever high priestesses, have you met any? Not this time around, but I've still got, not this time. Have I? Oh yes, I did. I did. I did. I did. I met high priestesses. I did. Yeah. So, anyway, that's me. You're so exhausted every morning. Yes, some of you all are already working in there, and then you wake up so tired and you don't know why the fuck you're tired. Well, now you know, guys. So I really enjoyed yesterday. I didn't enjoy today because I had to. There were ancestors that I had to keep on saying, you do understand that this is our life and this is our generation and this is how things work, right? In your day, it works like that, but in this, I had to defend my people. I had to defend my people. So now I am going to start doing readings on your resumes. Yes, I'm very serious about this because I want to leave a legacy of you really helped me. And my life in the physical really changed. Right? So, yeah, I am trying to help you make more money. That's what I decided to do this September, October. I'm trying to help you make more money. I want the spiritual to work in the right here and now of the physical. Okay, I've done this before for my friends and whatever, and I'm doing it for myself. But when I do things for myself, I then remember others. I want to be selfish. How many jobs do you want on the resume? Past 10 years? What's very, very important to me is what's your dream? What did you want to be when you were 7? What did you want to be? Because in your dream as a child is your purpose. I'm still going to go into your past lives though and find your goddamn purpose. Then I want to see how you've spent. Your resumes are to show me how you have spent your life before I'm sitting here. And then I'm going to look at that resume and my ancestors and I are going to say, well, this skill and that skill and that skill is based on your purpose. Your purpose requires the 1, 2, 3 of those skills. So you're not too far away from what you want to be. So if you just pivot in this direction by doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? You will find a job that is in your purpose. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what we want to do. I don't really value a resume. However, I have a detailed business plan. Will that work? It works. I still want to know how you have been spending your life before we do the reading. It's not about it works, but what have you been, like, what can you do by yourself? What are your skills? What have you learned? Because we want to take your skills and what you have learned, and we want to juxtaposition them with your purpose. Because what I'm trying to do here, guys, is get you out of that dirty job and into the job that is your purpose, with very little. You have to go to school with very little. I'm trying to bypass that sentence, you have to go to school. Well, I have to go to school because I'm going to go for my PhD. But, I'm trying to bypass that, you have to go to school, where I can bypass it by saying you already have the experience. Then we're going to look to see, like, if you apply, at such and such, you will get in. Do you know what I'm saying? We are trying to bypass the obstacles. Yes. We're trying to bypass, because that's what spirituality does, right? It bypasses the man-made obstacles. Hey, Gogo, my ancestor was the one who cursed me out and told me to survive. Really? See, I don't remember that. Now, why did your ancestor curse you out? I mean, guys, yesterday I had an egg. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. Okay. Oh, yes. I'm actually going to discuss this for class tomorrow. Yes, guys. So remember when people were saying, I keep seeing numbers, and my ancestors and the Bantu, they say, if you're seeing numbers, it means that your ancestors were gamblers and you need to be playing the state lottery or playing horses. If you are seeing numbers flashing, and everybody laughed, even I laughed, but hey, yesterday I had an ancestor who said, I've been trying to give you lottery numbers. If you wake up at 3:14 a.m., you better write 314. If you are driving and you get into some sort of and you see number plates and you say, oh, I've been seeing lots of threes today, better write that number plate down. Because that right there is a lottery ticket that will make you a millionaire. And I said, we the Bantu, we knew that. We knew it. We knew it, bitches. We knew it. So you see, so for those of you who keep on saying, then I woke up at 3, then now it's gambling. Lottery tickets. Gogo, I asked you once if I would ever win the lottery. You said no, you aren't meant to win in this lifetime. Yeah, go. I'm always thinking that I want to try the lottery, and then I get told, no, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. Well, I need my ancestors to give me some numbers to play. They've been giving you all numbers, you bitches. You just didn't understand it. And I told you years ago, if you see numbers, you wake up and you see numbers, or you get numbers in your dreams, whatever. That's gambling. That's lottery. And she said it. Boom, boom. Yesterday she said it. She said, I'm just trying to get you the winning numbers for the winning ticket. So you need to write down every number that you get. But we told you the same damn thing years ago. Now give me my flowers. Give me my flowers, bitches. I see my birthday every day. Then you better write it. Then go and look for a lottery ticket that has your birthday. Okay. I told you. Yeah. You wanted to be a lawyer, Nina, then write it down. Thank you. I love some of you. Thank you. I love some of you. Yes, I need my flowers. I've been telling you all for years. I've been telling you all for years. Okay. You better write down the numbers. If you wake up at 3:13 a.m., write down 313. Okay. I've been telling you because that's something we the Bantu we know. We know that numbers are money. Numbers are lottery tickets. So she said to her progeny, so I'm taking from her for you guys. She said, go for 3 or 4 days, writing down those flashes of numbers that you are getting, then go and look for a lottery ticket with those numbers. Because Gogo been saying it for years. I have been telling you all, you all could have been rich, which means that you could have afforded my readings. Your wealth is my wealth. We gotta be rich together. I can only be rich when my tribe is rich, and you are my tribe, okay? And I've been telling you all, you're getting numbers because it's the lottery. I've been telling you for years. I've been seeing triple digits, 333 over. You better write those down. Be serious about your business. Be serious because she was very upset that her progeny was not understanding the numbers. She was like, I'm trying to make you rich, bitch. I'm trying to make you rich and you are not understanding me. Then she told her to cleanse herself. She said, don't drink because drinking is freaking confusing you. She says, don't drink because drinking is confusing you, and drink some green herbs. So green herbs would be rosemary, sage. Like right now, I added turmeric, ginger, lemon, and honey into like my last bottle of water for the night, right? So she was telling her grandbaby, like, we need to clean your ears so that you can hear me. Because sometimes I lean over you while you are sleeping and I give you the lottery numbers. Like I say, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you are drunk and high and you don't understand and you don't hear me. So I'm thinking, yeah, I would be drinking those green herbs. Yes, like lemongrass. Exactly. I would be all over that shit. I would be. Yes, she said, I'm yelling the numbers to you, but you're not hearing me because of modern life. Hey, Miss Victoria. Well, they need to speak louder. Yeah, she says, I'm giving you wealth. You're not hearing it. And I was like, I need to snatch this ancestor. If only I could. If only I could. I was like, damn it, because I would hear those numbers, bitches. I would hear them. I would, I would hear those numbers. I would be so awake and I would be so hearing them. I would wake up and say, okay, I just got some numbers. Oh my God. She is the she literally said it. She is the best. She is so far, she's my favorite ancestor because we asked him, me and my ancestors. My ancestors were curious, right? Because she was just centering on money. And my ancestors, dumbasses that they are, um, they asked her, what's up with you and all this lottery and all this business? And she said, money is everything. Don't lie to yourselves. Money is everything. If she wins the lottery, her life will be so much easier and she'll be able to live longer. Money is everything. Yeah. So there you go. If this was Africa, she would have that ancestor snatched. Oh my God. Can I ask when the last 10 pounds I want to lose will actually happen? You can, but your ancestors can be so rude right back. You know, there are certain questions that you ask your ancestors. I don't know. I don't know. But there are some questions that they just get sarcastic. But I think, go, half of my ancestors are Nilotic. If you don't mind, could you explain? Much appreciated. I forgot to ask last time. Nilotic ancestors have originated from Mesopotamia. Those are the black people who originated from Mesopotamia. They didn't, they are not indigenous to Africa. They are, what are they? They are colonizers, pretty much. So, Nilotics, they have gods and goddesses. They have, gods and goddesses. Yeah, they have gods and goddesses, and their metaphysicality is very close to the ancient metaphysicalities of the Egyptians, Ra, of the Arabs. Some of them were fully fleshed black Arabs. Yeah. My ancestors would say when you close your mouth, you would lose weight. Yeah, pretty much. Who was the strongest god you read during the ancestor readings? I do not compare their strength, because each god is equal to the other god. They just work, to me, they work the same. I'm not gonna lie. To me, they all work the same. I'm not gonna lie. I know not to ask my, yeah. To me, they all work the same. When I was a new Sangoma and I was walking about in the Nilotic Vale, I was so freaking excited because as a Bantu, I didn't know any of this. As a Bantu, I was so excited. I had no clue about any of it. It was just, yeah, it was just amazing. Now that I know these gods and goddesses so well, I'm just like, oh, okay. Hey, you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh, hey, you. And then, they work the same way. They work the same way. I actually think my ancestors would tell me to relax. Hmm. Gogo is the current main living god. Who do all these gods and goddesses answer to? They don't answer to anyone. See, when I was in the belly of the snake, she who shall not be named, I began to see things that made me realize that there's always a war. Christians call a god the devil. Do you know what I'm saying? And that devil is fighting the god, but that's not true. These are two gods fighting. I hope that makes sense. These are two gods fighting, and there's always a war. And I think I remember telling people this. We were considered the progeny of the god in power. And so, the God in power is a dictator. He's refusing to leave the throne. So all the other gods, and I don't think it's the Christian God, but there are gods that are in power. Look at it like this. Look at it like the world. You know how the world, some countries are more powerful than others, and they are holding on to that power. That's pretty much what the gods are like, and they are in 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 teams or in clubs, or it's like the West Africa. Do you know what I'm saying? Europe, Asia, they are in groups, right? So some gods have got are ruling, and they are refusing to leave. I do know that the Yoruba god is the opposition. He is the terrorist. He is the one who is fighting the group of gods that are refusing to leave. And then there is the god of the Bantu. He has fucking monopoly over his people, and nobody wants to bother us. I think it's because he doesn't believe in war. He is pacifist. So because our God is a pacifist, he's just like one of them guys who's watching, because there are pacifists in the world right now. The Bantu are pacifists. They don't believe in war. So it's like yeah, there are wars going on in the spiritual, and you wear the uniform of your God. And if your God is aligned to the motherfuckers who are in power in the spiritual, then you're good. Because I asked my ancestors, because there were things. I asked my ancestors if the Christian God was a demon, because after dealing with the Christian God and after learning so much about him, I decided he was a demon. Okay, because he's no different from all the others that I've labeled demons. Am I making sense? He's no different. His characteristics are the same. The Christian God, his characteristics are the same as the Yoruba God. They are the same as Ra. They are the same as the Igbo goddess. They are the same. The Christian God's characteristics are the same as all of them. So I asked my ancestors, is he a demon? And my ancestors said, even if he was a demon, what are you going to do about it? So I decided that he was a demon. Yes, I did. Because, yeah, there's a war. Well, to me, he's a demon. He works the same way as those that we call demons. You know what I'm saying? My ancestor once said to me, my water ancestor, Grandma Noctula, she once said to me, we are all demons. The only difference is the uniform we are wearing. And I said, what? And she said, yes. It's just like being a US soldier. You are wearing the US uniform, and then Russia, you're a Russian soldier and you're wearing the Russian uniform, and the US soldiers think that the Russian soldiers are demons, and the Russian soldiers think that the US soldiers are demons. That's how my grandma Noctula said, described it. Yeah, that's how my grandma Noctula described it. She said the uniform you are wearing. So, yeah, pretty much. So I don't know if the God of the Bantu is aligned to whoever the big guy is, you know what I mean? Or is not. We just know that he's a pacifist, but there is a war. Like my ancestors also told me, why do water ancestors guard the gates of heaven? Because there's a war. Okay, there's a war, and there are sides, and there are factions in the war, and the ghetto gang said to me, we want to rampage heaven, the so-called heaven. We want to rampage it. We want to remove him from the throne. And then, there's a war. Like, if you really read the Bible, you will come across stories of spiritual wars. There is a war, right? Because one God has stayed above it, beyond his contracts, and the other gods cannot stand it because apparently they have a contract. So it's like the US president deciding, it's like the US president refusing to leave after his term is up. As humans, do we choose our gods, or do the gods choose us? We get chosen because each god creates his own creations. So basically, we have a god who has all these other gods as secretaries of state. Okay. As secretaries of state, and he made us humanity, because she who will not be spoken about, she said, when she was in her true form, she said, we are so hungry, they eat energy, and they are so hungry because we humans, we are walking the earth with the energy that they eat. and they wanted this god gone so that we go as well. Basically, the story was, when he is removed from power, that's the end of humanity. Yeah, that was the story. That's the end of humanity, because they have other entities, other beings, other, yeah. So there's a war, right, that's going on in the metaphysical, and it's been going on forever. And my little mind is not interested in that. I'm just not. My little mind is interested in doing my work for God's children. And I know you'll be God's children, because we are the same fucking entity. We are the same fucking entity. So I know you'll be God's children. So, I concentrate on working with God's children, and I concentrate on trying to make this journey, you know, easier. And I get my perks. I want to thank the young lady who sent me a winter coat. Thank you so much, mommy. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to buy it any other way. And she understood that I've got menopausal arthritis now, and she bought me this beautiful long coat, and I'm so grateful. So see, I get my perks. Sometimes I'm blessed. Sometimes I'm blessed with $100. Here you go, just a blessing. And I feel so happy. Those are my perks, people. Those are my perks. So I'm going to concentrate on my work with you guys, with my tribe. You are my tribe. I'm going to concentrate on my work with my tribe, and I'm going to let those who want to annihilate humanity or whatever, I'm going to let them fight it out. I'm going to let them fight it out. Go remember Tom Cruise reading? He talked about this, about a certain God that doesn't want to give up control. Well, there you go. Unfortunately for us, that's our God. That's humanity's God. And if he gives up control, we're done. Because each group of gods, they've got their own entities that they want to be walking on this here earth. So we need our God to be stubborn. You know what I'm saying? We need him to be stubborn. Have heavens and deities. Well, that's pretty much what I'm learning, introvert son. I'm learning that this it's a whole world with governments and political parties and ideologies and all that stuff. I inboxed you about one question reading. Did you? Yeah, I didn't look at one question readings today. Sometimes I miss out on one question readings, so you should always prompt my ass. Okay, they are still $15, but summer is almost coming to an end. I'm gonna miss the $15. I will bring them back again another time. Is that why dinosaurs will never walk again? Probably dinosaurs belonged to another god, or maybe we were the dinosaurs. They are in the spiritual. There is well, my spiritual was, I'm always asking my ancestors questions. Did we evolve from the dinosaurs? Okay, because if falcons evolved from dinosaurs, okay, I mean, if other animals evolved from dinosaurs, we must have evolved from dinosaurs as well. Yeah. Okay, guys, I got to go. I look forward to charting your careers. Okay. I look forward to charting your careers. I look forward to making real change in your lives. Real change, not just fake ass change, but real change. Okay. So I'm still taking appointments for your purpose. We're going to read your purpose. I'm probably going to read 3 purposes a person, but I'm not sure. I will let you know because human beings have different purposes. I'm going to look for the purpose that suits what you are doing. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go into your past lives. We're going to check out your purposes, and then we're going to do what we're going to do. So you can have more than one. Yes, mommy. People have more than one purpose because you've lived so many lifetimes, right? And each lifetime, something was different. No one keeps on repeating over and over again, but they are those who are unique. There are those who are unique who will just have the same repeat, 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 repeat. I call them the losers. I'm like, if I have to relive this life again exactly the way it was, then I'm such a fucking loser. I'm such a fucking loser. I would like a change. I would like a change. So yes, I will look to see what your purposes were or are. Sometimes it's the same purpose, but just with a little difference here and there. But we'll check that out, and then we'll try to draw a path. Draw a path. Thank you. I appreciate the real change, not fake ass change. This was such a treat. Good night. Good night, guys. Good night to all you all. I always have to do once a week on YouTube. And don't forget to go on Patreon and watch what Walt said about Bill Clinton and Miss Harris. About Bill Clinton and Miss Harris and what he actually thinks of his president, Kamala Harris. So don't forget to check that out on Patreon. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for looking out for me. Thank you so much. This walk to my grave is not a lonely one at all. And for that, I'm grateful. Kisses. Bye.